Okay, we are at Ninham Farm Country Holidays. So we're all set up here. There's Pearl. Now we've got our awning on now. So we've got our awning up. A little windbreak there to mark our spot. Now there's pictures you can see at the back there. Tents and campers at the top. Now this is what we like about our site. Grass. Love a bit of grass. There is a road the other side of the hedge there. But look, typical pitch. I mean, you imagine this guy here, look. There's 33. He parks on 32. Look at that. He's got a lovely little corner spot. So, they've kept it nice. There's some trees, obviously, dotted about. There is a shower block over there, which is quite new. Now, a lot of this area up here is quite new. Now, when I say new, we've been coming here, we've been here about 4 or 5 times over the last 20 odd years. First come with our trailer tent, our dandy, and we had 2 little ones then, so there was a family of 4, and the site split into 2. I'll show you the lakes in a minute that are in the middle. So there's a couple of lakes, and people come over and fish, obviously. Well, not obviously, but they do let you fish in these lakes. And the site was split into 2, so the area what I'm in now is the top, and then the bottom is another big field. Now they used to have some static caravans over here. Now they were over that way where they've now got the badminton rackets, badminton courts, etc. You can see there where the statics were. Now they've now moved them way over there somewhere, so the statics have gone over there. This field here is really nice. This is one of the fields that we stayed in early days, and as I say, the bit over the back there and the new toilet block is all new. This is a lovely little field. It looks like they're just putting tents on this particular field at the minute. So there that's your tent field. Now, I think years ago that would have been over the back in the other field. And then they put all the motorhomes and caravans up the top here. But they've split it up. I don't think, if you stay on the other site now, the other side of the lake, you can't use the swimming pool and these facilities over here. So they've kind of really segregated it, probably because it's got so big over here now. Yeah, you're not going to get people in the pool. The pool at the minute you got to book. I'm going to try and book it in a second. This is because of COVID. The pool's really nice. There's a guy in there cleaning at the minute. I'll show you. So you've got a lovely little private pool there. Back in the day, and I keep referring to the past, but this was like a really intimate small site. I don't think a lot of people knew about it, and we used to sit by that pool. We was the only ones sometimes. You just have the pool to yourself, or there might be another family there. Yeah, when we get there later on, we see if it's slightly different. Now, I've just walked down opposite the pool, and there's a games room. So, that's not open. Right, that don't open till 9 o'clock, so that's locked. I'll have to show you that another time. There is a TV room, that's locked as well, so I don't know whether you can see through the window there. There's a bit of a TV going on. And some sofas and stuff. So yeah, I'll come back another time and get the games room in for you. Now I'm going to walk down. So imagine I was on the top field there. I've walked down past the swimming pool. Near loads of cattle. I believe it's still a working farm, Ninham Farm. So they haven't turned it all into camping. And walking down towards the lakes. Now I remember when we camped in the bottom field, I think we had a tent then actually, and the cows were coming out into the field. It was quite nice actually, it felt like you was really in the country. Now you can see in the distance there, that's the bottom field. The field which is now segregated from this area. And the double lakes is, you got one lake there. I'm going to be walking over this bridge, and this is the bridge that you come into the campsite on. This was all flooded yesterday, you probably see on the camera. We'd had quite a bit of rain, so the water was running across there. And then there's another lake just tucked in the other side there, Bridle Way. Now that old path there, that was the one that would have taken you from one side to the other. Looks like they've covered the fencing up there now, so not welcoming you to do that. And yeah, this road leads you up to the way out, the reception, and the other campsite. So this is the entrance for the other campsite. This is reception. See if they're open, shall we? Right, that's swimming booked for tomorrow. I'll just quickly show you around here. This is the other campsite. Little toilet block there. That was an old wooden hut. That toilet block back in the day seems to have been rebuilt. So here you've got Ninham Country Holidays and Willowbrook Family Camping. This is the way that you come in, and the way that I'm going to obviously walk out to pick the car up. So the Ninham and the Willowbrook, that's obviously the split now. So Ninham Country Holidays is the bit that we're on with the pool, I believe. And then the Willowbrook is the other field towards the front of the site. So if you're booking the Willowbrook, I mean, it's stunning. It's, you know, it's a lovely place to stay, but you're not going to be able to use the pool. Booking the Ninham, the bit that we're on, you can use the pool. Now this is the bugbear. Just been in reception to book a swim for today. We wanted to get in there for about 4 or 5 o'clock tonight before we go out. Full up, so you're not booking that in. You can book a day before. So she said to me, you're not really allowed to do it till 9 o'clock, and it's 8:45 at the minute, but I'll let you book in for tomorrow. So tomorrow was obviously empty because you can't book until 9. So I managed to get a slot for tomorrow, and then there's people behind me bang on time trying to book in for swimming for tomorrow, so that'll probably get booked up pretty quick. I'm guessing it's because of the COVID, they can only have so many people in the pool. However, I'm not sure, they might have had a booking system here for ages. To get in the pool, you know, it could be a nightmare. So yeah, perhaps call first, you know, if you've got a heat wave week and you're really relying on getting in the pool every day. Yeah, I don't know whether that's going to happen. But that is the only downside. This place is absolutely stunning. There's a feel here, you know, if you guys are campers, you've been away to certain places, and you know when you pull up, you're busy at work, you've had a long drive or whatever's going on in your life at the time, and you turn up at some places and they have just got that feel. You set up whatever unit you've got, you set up, put a kettle on or grab yourself a beer, and you sit down and you say, I like it here. You might not have gone far, but I like it here. And yeah, it's a nice feeling. Other places you go, yeah, and you just don't get that vibe. This place here, for whatever reason, it's obviously nice, but you always get that feel. It's lovely. Anyway, I'm going to keep walking up this road, go and collect the car. Reason we got a car, you may have seen the previous videos we done southwest Devon and Cornwall. When I say we, me and Angela, adventures with Angela and Wayne. And we recently done Scotland. That was awesome. Cornwall's nice, but I'll tell you, that Scotland trip, have a look at the videos if you haven't. Anyway, so those trips we done about a day, maximum 2 days at each site, so we was flitting about all over the place. Brilliant, just the two of us, setting the bed up, no hassle whatsoever, travelling from place to place, absolutely spot on. This time around we got Phoebe Rose. I'm sure you've seen Phoebe Rose on the camera. She's our granddaughter, she's 11. Now, there's 3 of us, so again, not too much hassle making the beds up and stuff, but because we want to have days out on the Isle of Wight. And the Isle of Wight, it's not a massive place. One of the reasons we used to love coming here is because you could go out for days. You can drive out, find a nice restaurant for something to eat, and you haven't got to drive miles. Yeah, everything's within like half hour, 20 minutes, half hour. It's brilliant wherever you go. So we thought, do you know what, we get Pearl, park her up, set up, and hire a little car. We've got the car for 4 or 5 days, and just whiz out in the car. There's only 3 of us, so it's going to be a lot easier to park about, dart in and out of different places. We've got loads planned. Angela's booked in, I think, Osborne House, Carrie's booked Castle, Blackgan Chine, Robin Hill. Yeah, we'll show you them places as we go through. Have a look on the web. I mean, it's easy, they list everything, all the things to do over here. We find the islanders really friendly, not a problem at all. I think they rely on tourism a fair bit, so never had any issues. Isle of Wight generally is a nice place, so always found the south of the island nicer. Got riding cows at the top of the island where you come in on the ferry. Probably some lovely places up there, to be honest, but we've always navigated towards the south, Shanklin, Sandown. Yeah, we find the beach is really nice, the general area. Just got to the end of the lane. It's about a 5-minute walk while I was rabbiting on there. This is the signage as you come in. I'm now out onto the main road. Now, to be honest with you, we've always driven out of that site. I'm walking down to pick the hire car up, so that's not possible. Now, I didn't realise actually, if you are a family and you want to come this way, there's no paths. So just to let you know, if you're going to walk down towards the Morrisons, which we're passing a second, there's no paths. Now, the little trick is, to the back of the site, I'll show you where it is later, there's an like a country lane that you can get access to from exactly where we're camping, and it takes you through the back way towards 2 campsites. So there's 2 other campsites there, and then you get out towards Shanklin. But this way's pretty dangerous, to be honest. So yeah, for you people with little ones, I'd certainly recommend going the country roadway and not through here. Another little campsite here. So this is more or less opposite Ninham. Cheverton Corpse Holiday Park. I remember looking in there years ago. Now that's not to say now, because I've not been in there. I remember looking in there years ago and it was pretty average. It didn't compare to Ninham over the road, so we've never stayed there. Could be awesome in there now, there might be swimming pools and all sorts of stuff going on. I don't know, have a look online. So I've come out of Ninham, turned right, don't bring the kids down there. It's like a death trap. And then we're going to walk up towards the Morrison's, and then apparently the car hire place is just up there past Morrison's on the left. Been walking about 10 or 15 minutes now out of Ninham Holiday Park and got to the Morrison's. So, nice local supermarket. Within driving distance, I mean 2 minutes up the road. In the direction I'm going, there's an Aldi's, I believe, and then up towards Shanklin town, there's a Lidl. So very, very locally, yeah, free supermarkets, absolutely awesome. There's an industrial area just over there. Now, I remember once upon a time, and it looks like it's still there, we stopped and had a naughty breakfast. And I can see some tables and chairs over there. It's not the most desirable of places because it's a industrial area, but I remember the egg and bacon we had in there was awesome. That was really, really nice. So if you want a bit of naughty breakfast and you don't want to go into Shanklin, a bit busy and stuff maybe, it's a nice little place over there. Right, I'm hoping I'm where the car hire place is. Let's see how we get on at the car hire place. Been here for about half an hour now. Met John. John's the guy that runs it. The hire place is called Wight Removals. Now, I picked this place because it was only down the road from Ninham, so didn't want to have to get a bus or a cab. As you see, it's about a 20-minute, half-hour walk. Now, he has seen me. I got here for about 9. It's about 9:30 now. He said, sit on the bench and I'll be with you in a minute. So there's obviously a queue of people in front of me. Don't know how much longer I'm going to wait. This is the yard. Oh, there he is now, look. Let's go. Look at this sporty little thing, look. Back at the camper. Look at me driving around on the Isle of Wight in that little sporty thing. 53-year-old teenager. Must have seen me coming. You ready, girls? Trying to rally these two up.
Hello. We're coming. Ready for Carrisbrook.
Carrisbrook Castle today. Carrisbrook Castle. Wonder what we're gonna see.